What do the spiral of a sunflower, the curve of a seashell, and some of the world's most famous faces have in common? The answer lies in an ancient mathematical code hidden in plain sight, the golden ratio. Could this be the secret formula that defines beauty everywhere? Throughout history, mathematicians, artists, and even architects have been captivated by a single number, 1.618, better known as the golden ratio. This mathematical proportion is everywhere, hidden in the spirals of galaxies, the petals of flowers, and even the proportions of the human face. But what makes this ratio so special? And why do some believe it's the key to understanding the very nature of beauty? Today, we'll explore how the golden ratio is woven through nature, and how it's shaping our understanding of what makes a face perfect. Let's start with the basics. The golden ratio is a mathematical constant found when you divide a line into two parts in such a way that the ratio of the longer part to the shorter part is the same as the ratio of the whole line to the longer part. It's expressed as approximately 1.618. This ratio creates shapes that are not just mathematically intriguing, but also visually harmonious. Nature loves the golden ratio. From the spiral of a seashell to the way sunflower seeds align, it seems like this pattern naturally emerges in everything around us. But here's where things get even more interesting. Because the golden ratio isn't just found in plants and galaxies, it's also used to define beauty. For centuries, artists and architects have used the golden ratio to create structures that are pleasing to the eye. The Parthenon in Greece? It follows the golden ratio. Leonardo da Vinci? He used it in his drawings of the human body. And in modern times, the golden ratio has become an unexpected tool in determining what makes a human face beautiful. Some of the world's most famous faces, celebrated for their symmetry, closely match this mathematical formula. This is the golden ratio face mask. It's a guide used to measure facial proportions based on the ideal set by the golden ratio. The closer the proportions of a person's face are to this mask, the more mathematically perfect it is considered. When applied, this mask analyzes key facial features: the distance between the eyes, the height and width of the nose, the spacing of the lips, and the symmetry of the face overall. Many of the world's most famous and universally admired faces, those we consider beautiful, come astonishingly close to matching this perfect ratio. Studies have shown that faces perceived as more attractive tend to have features that align with the golden ratio. Could it be that our brains are wired to recognize the golden ratio, seeing it as a symbol of balance and harmony across all things? Maybe this explains why symmetry is often associated with beauty, whether we're looking at a flower or a person. Could the golden ratio be nature's blueprint for harmony, guiding not only the growth of plants and galaxies, but also influencing what we, as humans, find attractive? From the smallest flowers to the most admired human faces, the golden ratio leaves its mark on everything. It's a reminder that in a universe full of chaos, there's an underlying order, a hidden code that shapes the world around us. The golden ratio, 1.618, appears in a surprising variety of places in nature and the universe. Sunflowers. The seeds in the center of a sunflower form spirals that are arranged according to the Fibonacci sequence, which is closely related to the golden ratio. The number of spirals in each direction often follows consecutive Fibonacci numbers, allowing for maximum packing efficiency. Roses and other flowers. The arrangement of petals in many flowers follows the Fibonacci sequence, where the number of petals often matches. Fibonacci numbers, for example, lilies have 3 petals, buttercups have 5. Daisies can have 34, 55, or 89 petals. Phyllotaxis, or the arrangement of leaves on a plant stem, often follows the Fibonacci sequence and golden ratio to maximize sunlight exposure. This pattern ensures the most efficient growth and resource use. The body proportions of various animals reflect the golden ratio. For example, the ratio of body parts, like the length of bones in the human hand or the proportion between the head and the torso, can follow the golden ratio, allowing for structural balance and strength. The wing structure of birds and the tail of dolphins often display proportions close to the golden ratio, which may play a role in efficient movement through air and water. The human body is full of examples that reflect the golden ratio. The distance from the navel to the floor and the distance from the top of the head to the navel form a golden ratio. Some crystals, such as certain forms of quartz, grow in geometric shapes based on the golden ratio. The fractal structure of crystals often reflects this proportionality, emphasizing the deep connection between geometry and nature. The pattern of spots on a leopard or the stripes of a zebra can often be described using the Fibonacci sequence and its relation to the golden ratio, showcasing nature's tendency to lean toward these harmonious arrangements. Cosmologists suggest that the large-scale structure of the universe, including the distribution of galaxies and dark matter, might follow a pattern influenced by the golden ratio. Though speculative, some researchers believe that the very fabric of spacetime could be designed with this mathematical harmony in mind. The golden ratio is more than a mere curiosity. It seems to be a universal principle guiding both the natural world and human creation. Its presence in such diverse phenomena, from the smallest plants to vast galaxies, highlights a hidden mathematical order in the cosmos. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep looking for the hidden patterns in the world around you.